Chapter 4.
Elaboration on MS Excel 2007. In the previous class, we discussed about the basic elements creating basic formulas using AutoSum feature and functioning of MS Excel. This chapter deals with elaboration and details of Excel.
Cell reference. A cell reference identifies the location of a cell or group of cells in the spreadsheet. Cell reference is also known as cell address. A cell reference consists of the column letter and row number that combine together to form a cell. These references are used in formulas, functions, charts, and other applications. Relative reference. A relative cell reference in a formula is based on the relative position of the cell contained in the formula. By default, a spreadsheet cell reference is relative. This means when the formula or function is copied and pasted to other cells, the cell references in the formula or function change relative to the location where it is copied. Example, if the formula is E5 is equal to C5 plus D5, and when we copy this formula from E5 to E6, Excel automatically changed the reference to match the location of cells, that is C6 plus D6. Absolute reference. Absolute cell reference in a formula always refer to a cell in a specific location. In absolute cell referencing, a dollar symbol is placed before each letter and number. An absolute cell reference is used when you want a cell reference to stay fixed on a specific cell. This means that as a formula or function is copied and pasted to other cells, the cell references in the formula or function do not change. See the example in the figure given below. Mixed reference. You use mixed reference to a cell when you want to copy part of its absolute and part relative. For example, the row can be absolute and the column relative. Here we need to calculate VAT, that is 4%. We type 4% in cell E4. To calculate VAT, we type in cell E5 is equal to C5 into $E$4 and press enter. Result will be displayed on cell E5. When we copy this formula in E6, the first cell address is without $sign, so it is relative reference, and the second cell address is with $sign, so it is mixed reference. When the cell is copied, the first one will change the reference in new location, that is C5 to C6, but second will remain the same, that is $E$4. Using functions. In the previous class, we have studied the various formulas that are used in MS Excel. These formulas allow the user to perform mathematical operations. There are simple rules which are necessary to follow to enter a function in MS Excel. They are: every data to be calculated must begin with an equal to sign. Function name must be valid. For example, average, max. Function name must be followed by opening and closing parenthesis. Parentheses contain arguments. Example is equal to sum E2 is to E5. We have learnt about operators in the previous class. These operators help to perform functions such as sum, average, count numbers, and others. Operators specify the type of calculation that you want to perform on the elements of a formula. Function library. Various functions in MS Excel are predefined formulas that perform a particular operation very quickly. We have already discussed AutoSum under Function Library. We will discuss more basic functions here. These functions are available in Function Library group or Formula tab. Click the Formula tab from Function Library. Click the function buttons such as Financial, Logical, date and time, text, etc., select desired options from the drop-down list. Sum. Operator used plus syntax is equal to A1 plus B1 plus C1. Function is equal to sum A1 is to C1. Multiply. Operator used star. Syntax A4 star A5 star A6 star A7 star A8. Function product A4 is to A8. Average. Operator used bracket. Syntax average A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Function average A1 is to A5. Count numbers. To count the total number of numeric entries in a list, syntax count A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Function count A1 is to A5. Max. Operator bracket. Syntax max A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Function max A1 is to A5. Min. Operator bracket. Syntax min A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Function min A1 is to A5. Organizing data. Microsoft Office Excel has a number of features that make it easy to manage and analyze data. To take full advantage of these features, it is important that you organize and format data in a worksheet. Some of the essential guidelines that can help in organizing the data in spreadsheet are: sorting data. The sort feature in Excel allows you to look at the same data in different ways depending upon what information you are looking after. Excel allows you to sort by date, sort by text or numbers, sort by multiple columns, or by color. If you like, you can even color code your data. Sorting text, numbers. Step 1. Click on any cell of your database, example B3. Step 2. Click Sort button in the Sort and Filter group from Data tab. All the database gets selected. Sort dialog box appears. Excel assumes the first row of our database as column headings. By default, My Data has headers checkboxes already selected. If you don't have headers in your database, then deselect it. Step 3. Select a field, example, marks from Sort by List box. Step 4. Now select the largest to smallest from the order box. Step 5. Click OK. You will find your database will be arranged in descending order on the basis of marks column. Now if you want to know maximum marks obtained by the students on the basis of their houses, in that case, you need to follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the range of cells as shown in the figure on next page. Step 2. Click Sort button in the Sort and Filter group from Data tab. All the database gets selected. Sort dialog box appears. Step 3. Select a field, example, House from Sort by List box and A to Z from Order box. Step 4. Now click on Add Level tab. A new row appears. Select marks from Then By drop-down list and select largest to smallest from order list. Hide one or more rows or columns. Step 1. Select the rows or columns that you want to hide. Step 2. On the Home tab in the Cells group, click Format. Step 3. Click Hide and Unhide under Visibility and then click Hide Rows or Hide Columns. Shortcut. You can also right-click a row or column or a selection of multiple rows or columns, and then click Hide. Display one or more hidden rows or columns. Step 1. To display hidden rows, select the row above and below the rows that you want to unhide. Step 2. On the Home tab in the Cells group, click Format. Step 3. Click Hide and Unhide under Visibility and then click Unhide Rows, or under Cell Size, click Row Height and then type the value that you want in the Row Height box. Display hidden columns. Step 1. To display hidden columns, select the columns adjacent to either side of the columns that you want to unhide. Step 2. On the Home tab in the Cells group, click Format. Step 3. Click Hide and Unhide under Visibility and then click Unhide Columns, or under Cell Size, click Column Width and then type the value that you want in the Column Width box. Shortcut. You can also right-click the selection of visible rows and columns that surround the hidden rows and columns and then click Unhide. Display all hidden rows and columns at once. To select all cells on a worksheet, do one of the following. Step 1. Click the Select All button. Step 2. On the Home tab in the Cells group, click Format. Step 3. Do one of the following. Click Hide and Unhide under Visibility and then click Unhide Rows or Unhide Columns, or under Cell Size, click Row Height or Column Width and then type the value that you want in the Row Height or Column Width box. Filtering data. Excel includes an easy-to-use filter option to show only what you want to see. Rest of the data will hide. It does not rearrange your data, it temporarily hides the data. As soon as you remove the filter, all your hidden data reappears. To filter the data, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select any cell of your database, example D7. Step 2. Click on Filter from Sort and Filter group under Data tab. Step 3. Drop-down arrows will appear on the right of each column head. Step 4. Click on drop-down arrow of House column head. A list opens with all the houses selected. Step 5. First deselect, select all. Now click on the house that you want to display. Example, we select Gandhi. Step 6. You will see the rows containing Gandhi house only. To remove the filter, click on Clear button in Sort and Filter group. All the hidden data will reappear. If you do any changes in your data, click the Reapply button in Sort and Filter group. Custom filter. Custom filter is a way of filtering data based on a specific particular condition. It is called custom filtering. Suppose you want to know students who obtained more than 75 but less than 100 marks. Follow the given steps. Step 1. Click on the drop-down arrow of Marks column head. Step 2. Select Number filter from the list. A submenu appears. Step 3. Click Custom filter from the submenu. Custom Auto Filter dialog box appears. Step 4. Choose the options is greater than and select marks 75 in the first row. Step 5. To add another criteria, click and choose is less than and select 100 in second row. Click OK to view the specified result. Sorting and filtering by cell color. Sorting by color. If you want to arrange the data so that it can be easily differentiated, we need to sort the data by cell colors. To sort data by cell colors, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click any cell from the database. Step 2. Click Sort in Sort and Filter group from Data tab. The Sort dialog box appears. Step 3. Select cell color under Sort On, green color under Order, and On bottom. Click OK. All rows that have green color appear at the bottom. Filtering by color. We can also filter our data according to the row color. To do so, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select any cell from the database. Step 2. Click Filter in Sort and Filter group from Data tab. Click drop-down arrow next to the Marks column head. Step 3. Click on Filter by color in the drop-down list. Choose green color from the sub-menu. Only green color rows get displayed. Highlighting selected cells. Suppose you want to highlight some text in bold and color so that it can be easily viewed. To do so, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the desired cells for the conditional formatting rule. Step 2. From the Home tab, click the conditional formatting command in Styles group. A drop-down menu will appear. Step 3. Hover the mouse over the desired conditional formatting type and select the desired rule from the menu that appears. For example, we want to highlight cells that are greater than 20,000. Step 4. A dialog box will appear. Enter the desired values into the blank field. In our example, we will enter 20,000. Step 5. Select the formatting style from the drop-down menu. Step 6. The conditional formatting will be applied to the selected cells. Update MS Excel 2010. In MS Excel 2010, conditional formatting have been improved. Improved conditional formatting. More icon sets and more options for data bar is provided. This search box is not available in MS Excel 2007. Improved filtering capabilities. A new search box is provided to find information quickly in a large worksheet. Let's summarize. A cell reference identifies the location of a cell or group of cells in the spreadsheet. Cell reference is also known as cell address. A cell reference consists of the column letter and row number that combine together to form a cell. A relative cell preference in a formula is based on the relative position of the cell contained in the formula. Absolute cell reference in a formula always refer to a cell in a specific location. Absolute cell referencing involves nothing more than placing a dollar symbol before each letter and number. Excel includes an easy-to-use auto-filter to show just what you want to see and hide the rest. Mixed cell reference is the mixture of relative and absolute reference.